Hey up everyone, welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. I hope you have all had a lovely weekend and enjoyed the events and got all of your lovely emotes and your lovely t-shirts and whatever they are, big, I mean, it looks like a short dress, so kind of just like it got pretty much nothing on nothing on underneath there, so okay, so let's we have to go and speak to Minfilia. Can someone else do it for me? Oh, yeah, can somebody else do it for me? I don't want to do it. Fine, I'll do it then. Don't say I don't do anything for you. Even Goober has to put up with her. He's had enough of her and all. We are going to have to start doing his stuff soon. Right, let's see what she wants. It best be important, because, you know, like, usually she's just got a load of crap to say. Minfilia, we are here. What do you want? Oh. What are you doing in here? What are you doing? Look at me while I'm talking to you. I don't then. Minfilia does. And I don't even like her. Hello, Minfilia. It is a relief to see you healthy in Hale, Yorkshire. The latest news from Ul'dah was most disturbing. I still don't like him, Minfilia. Oh, well, never mind. I don't like me either. Oh, apparently I didn't say that. Clearly, the only injury Alphino suffered was to his ego. Doubtless it will heal ere long. The other Scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you are ready to begin, or summon the You do whatever you do. You do you, Minfilia. Oh no, not the Lord of Levin. Thundersparks and everything spicy and nicey. Oh, that's why the Serpent Herald's there. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Oh, thank God he's going to explain it. Oh no, he's not. Here comes the biography of Minfilia. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I have received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called for their revered guardian, the primal Ramuh. I'm sorry, may have? Then it's not certain. The Elder Seed Seer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlings, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me, antecedent, but that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramuh is reputed to act only in the defence of his children. I imagined he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen. Just not this soon. I beg your pardon. You foresaw this eventuality and did naught to prevent it. I told Papa Lemo. I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory. They already summoned Ramuh once right after the calamity, but that was because the Garleans came tramping through the forest. And so long as Castramorian stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Ada and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. Wow, they actually agreed on something. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers in the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Uldar drove a number of refugees seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. 'Tis like that the Sylphs perceived this panicked migration as yet another invasion, and quickened their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for a primal's coming. Sorry about my phone going off. Indeed! One cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Yorkshire, through your dealings with the Sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramuh can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. That was so much fun doing his voice. But it hurts the back of my throat. I know I don't do it well, but I try. A fond hope. Where such thing. Oh my God! A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can. Let us continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramuh's presence. The Elder Seer has requested your personal involvement, Yorkshire. Pray report to Commander Harry at the Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Steel yourself for the worst while I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter. Experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow sires will of course lend you whatever support you require. Thank you for that, Minfilia. Just going to take a slurpy slurp. I mean, I can talk. Like, when I'm at work, people literally tell me to shut up because I just don't stop talking. But it's easier doing it in your own voice than trying to put a voice on. That's for absolute sure. We can just return because we are from Gridania, aren't we? Aren't we? Aren't we? Yes. Yes is the answer. Yes, we are. Conjurer's Guild. I don't know whether I told you, but I actually unlocked Arcanist because I want to at least level up all of the healers. You know, to give me a bit of chop. Adder's Nest, you absolute tit. See, I'm just thinking about conjuring like classes, and I've just gone to the Conjurer's Guild. What an absolute tit. Adder's Nest, Gridania, right, yeah. So, as I was saying, I want to unlock and level up at least all of the healers because then it's a bit different. You know, I can chop and change and it's not like same old healer every time. It'll be a bit better for you, I think. And a bit better for me because it'll be less medicers and more suckers. Yeah. Yorkshire of the Scions, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever cause for alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for an eventuality, I know none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat indeed. Oh, snuff out this threat. I can bet. Right, I'm going to explain. I don't know if I've explained this before, but I'm going to explain it again if I have. I'm on the PlayStation. That much is obvious. But I've got a monitor, but that's connected to my PC. But my PC is more for like linear games and stuff because I've always been a PlayStation gamer. I could learn how to play on the keyboard, but I find it more natural being able to like move your fingers to move a character rather than just pressing W to go forward and, you know, using the mouse to look around and stuff. I think that's like, I don't know, I don't think you can get immersed as much. I mean, obviously PC gamers are gonna you know, think that it's easier and better on the PC, but for me, I prefer controllers, and especially a PlayStation controller, because I've got little hands. So anyways, my point being is I play the PlayStation on my TV. Now my TV's on the opposite wall to where I sit. So as much as I can actually read what's written, sometimes I can't see the punctuation. So like commas can look like full stops can look like commas, you know. So sometimes I'll just carry on like then, you know, it says snuff out this threat indeed. I was supposed to stop at threat and then carry on with indeed, because after threat it's full stop. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up now and carry on. But yeah, that's the reason why I sometimes go you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. So anyways, I would have you do so without delay. The elder Eorzea, however, would speak with you first. I've just been over there. She is of the opinion that your diplomatic rather than martial skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray make your way to Nofika's altar. The conjurers in attendance will admit you to the lotus stand. Oh, and lovely. The ferals that live near me are out on their dolly bikes again. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that. I really am. And again, I can't shut my window because I've got my car on charge, and because my car is like one of the first hybrids ever made, and I have to use a granny charger. I'll spend another like 140 quid on getting an adapter and being able to charge it elsewhere. So unfortunately, I can't shut my window. So if they do go past the house, I'll be pretty pissed off. Which they usually do, because apparently our small street is a dirt track for them. They just go up and down and then go home. I don't know. It just seems so boring. I don't know why they don't just like book an actual dirt track and go on that. Wouldn't that be a bit more fun than just going up and down a street? I don't know, but their idea of fun is just a bit warped to me. Right, I'm going to stop being a Karen. And a Norris.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelves Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations. The Twelves Wood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples.
Yeah, all right then.
You have my thanks. Pray make for little solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelves Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands of Eorzea shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Oh, thank you. Would the spirits bless me business? Or bless me business? Oh, maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Should we finish off this quest? Because then it gets rid of one, doesn't it? Hey, we're going to be fighting Ramuh. Are you excited? I am. He's awesome. There's not, I don't think, from what I remember, there's not one Ramuh that hasn't got that massive beard. Absolute legend. Oh, give me my sightseeing record, whatever it's called. Come on. Oh, come on. Alright, yeah. Sightseeing log, that's the one. I think we should do some Palace of the Dead as well at some point. That'd be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? Solo Palace of the Dead. Let's get some certificates. See if we can exchange. Oh, 3! I have 3! You get bloody loads later on in game. I was teleporting because I got loads of money again. I'm just rich. These things happen. These things happen, my friends. My little bumpkins. Sylphies. You're not a sylph. You don't look green and smushy. Yorkshire of the Scions. I was told to expect you. I understand you go treat with the primal Ramuh himself, an unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you're well suited. I have been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, that we might ascertain the location of where the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. Oh, must I? Let me guess, they've returned with their findings. I was told that a messenger will be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish with their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. You're right. This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching, and have wisely identified the precise location where the Touch Ones summoned Lord Ramuh. Your timing's impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good woman to her fellow Scions? It would be one's pleasure, Walking One. Please come with this one. Quest accepted. We're going to fly there because we don't want to get eaten by everything on the way. And I don't think we will though, because we're level 61 and these are like 45, I think. Oh, rinky dink. Well, that's 43. I'm quite sure a bit further in about 45. Yeah, I wouldn't aggro them anyways. Maxio. Wise ones have ventured deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for Touch Ones. Alright. Got ya. 46. Bloody miles away. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramuh, and this one may turn mean and nasty like Touch Ones. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking One will find Wise Ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, walking one. Yeah, thanks. That's not south, that's southwest. You lying little bugger. So, it's actually you. I'm relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc within their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Ishtola's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Papalimo. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say I've reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramuh was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Aetheryte. Oh, surprise, surprise. Come, Yorkshire, the Lord of Levin awaits. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Lord of Levin. Lol. Lol. So all you gotta do is float above it as well. It's quite cool. Yeah, but... Whee!
Tynora betrays thee, servant of hiding. Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramuh, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Gridanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born? It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking? Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment. Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Eorzea, it is rare indeed to find you so far from at home.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady. I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramuh, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Now, if I did ever see someone simping, definitely Eorzea simping over Ramuh right there. Okay, let's get right into it, shall we? Oh, I'm excited. Come on, let's get a pop. Nice! We love it. We love it. Come on. Right, I'm gonna skip cutscene. Eat some food, it only gives us a tiny bit. But it doesn't matter. Oh, how exciting. Are we excited? Oh my god. It's always Ramuh. Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry about that. Jingoda from Lich. Very. That's well mean. The exertion is obnoxious but not hard. Yeah, no, that's true. They're so mean, these people. It's hard when you get hit by stuff, yeah. Get out of that, people. Pop a regen on you. You've got two. At least some of them know how to do the mechanics, so that's good. Imagine! Me too. The tanky's got... Where is he? Nice and easy, this one. It is really easy. Oh. I didn't see. I got it. I got it. See, I don't talk much when I'm fighting, even if it's an easy battle, I'm just like, concentrate. No. Easy. Come on, guys, we can do it. Yay! GG2I! Yeah. There we go. It wasn't hard.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Oh, Eorzea is mint. Is this one like sleeping on the job? Stop sleeping on the job! I'm here. Hey, yeah. You fucking melt. What an absolute melt. Won't be able to kill that. Won't be able to kill that. Ah, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teleport. I think that's going to have to be it for today. No, I didn't post over the weekend, but I was just very, very busy sorting things for work. So, yes, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. Please like, subscribe, comment, and all the usual stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.